Why did the kite run for mayor? It wanted everyone to look up so it could show off its ribbon. Ready for 3 tiny poems about big little ideas?
Love that ribbon plan. So, tiny poems about big little things. I like where this is going.
Think of haiku as a tiny window, 3 lines that show one bright picture, not a long lecture.
Hold up. Haiku about politics? Tiny poems for big news? I'm curious and suspicious at the same time. Great question. We use silly pictures, kites, rickshaws, clocks, and then one plain sentence to say what the picture really means. That sentence is our little bridge to the real idea. Haiku are tiny windows into news.
A picture, then a sentence that keeps it safe and simple.
Picture this, a kite arguing with the wind about which string to hold. A debate up there. Who knew kites were so opinionated? Kite argues with wind. Bright ribbon chooses both colors. Children clap and watch.
That little picture means grown-ups make choices and everyone sees them. Watching helps us understand what changes. That's a tiny window idea. Haiku are tiny windows into news.
Exactly. Leaders pick a direction and the whole playground notices. Imagine a kite doing a victory lap every time people clap. It's very dramatic. Down the street, a rickshaw honks, passing news like a tray of samosas. Maps and samosas together? Now that's efficient street diplomacy. Small rickshaw honks. Maps are passed like warm samosas. Drivers point and smile.
Plain sentence. When people share ideas, it's like passing a map. Sometimes that helps everyone find the same place. Tiny window idea again. Haiku are tiny windows into news.
Bonus tip for kids. Sharing maps is helpful, but don't hide your samosas in the map. Unless you want very confused directions. Okay, but I still think haiku about politics is weird. It's like putting a clown nose on the news. I'm not sure I buy the nose. Fair. Put on the nose and you'll see. Sometimes a silly detail makes the idea easier to remember. Now picture a clock that keeps changing hats while the town waits with teacups. Clock wears a small hat. Minutes wiggle like jelly. Town waits with teacups.
That means plans sometimes change, and when they do, people notice, and it's okay to ask why things took longer. Tiny window idea. Haiku are tiny windows into news.
Jelly minutes. Still weird, but I love teacup audiences. Maybe we should give the clock a standing ovation with tiny spoons. Tiny spoons it is. Quick kid-size recap. Choices are visible like a kite. Talking and sharing ideas is like passing a map. Plans can wiggle, and it's okay to ask questions. Remember, haiku are tiny windows into news. One picture, one sentence, then your own little laugh.
Try this at home. Find a small moment from your day and make a 3-line poem about it. The last line is a silly surprise, then say one sentence about what it means.
And one last joke as we go. Why did the rickshaw bring a ladder to the meeting? It heard the agenda was full of high priorities. Thanks for listening. Try a haiku today and tell a grown-up what your poem means.
Bye for now. Write something tiny and funny. We'll listen next time.